Assalamu alaikum class. As you know, we are currently studying our chapter number 5, that is about formation of words. And we have already looked at a few processes of word formation in the previous video. Now we are looking at the remaining part of the chapter. The next process that we are going to look at is known as blending. In blending, we create new words by combination of two separate forms to produce a single new term or form or a word. But the original two forms of the word do not appear with their original complete spellings in the new or blended form. For example, in the following examples, you can see smoke and fog. When we combine or blend these two forms, we get smoke. Similarly, breakfast and lunch. When we combine or blend these two forms, we get brunch. Information plus entertainment, and we get infotainment. It is quite visible in all these words that all these three words that all the words are clipped or shortened in terms of their spelling to form a new word. Their original form or their original spellings are not kept. We clip, we shorten, we trim these spellings and get new forms. So this process is called as or known as blending. Then the next is clipping. Clipping is it occurs when a word of more than one syllable is reduced to a shorter form. We clip, we trim the original spellings and we create new terms that are shorter in spelling. For example, ad, which is a shorter form of advertisement. We have flu, we have fan, we have the example of phone, we have example of pub, which was originally the public house. Then we have another term, hyperchorisms. In this process, a longer word is reduced to a single syllable and we add a y or ie at the end of the original word. There are many examples of such words such as movie. Moving picture was the original word and we added an IE at the end of move from the moving and formed a new word. Then tally from the television, and then we have Aussies, which is a word used for Australians, Barbie, a shorter form of barbecue, then bookie for bookmaker. There are many other examples of this clipping which you can see in the chapter and on different resources available on internet as well. So this process is called clipping. Now let's move towards back formation. In back formation, a word of one type is usually reduced to form a word of another type. We can say in back formation we not only shorten or trim the spellings of word but also give them another grammatical class. Usually nouns are clipped or shortened to form verbs. We know that parts of speech such as noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjectives and the other parts of speech are also called grammatical classes of words. So these nouns such as television, donation or option are clipped or trimmed and turned into verbs such as televise, donate and opt, etc. So in this the back formation we clip the original spellings but we give them another class or a function. Then comes conversion. It is somewhat similar to back formation, as in conversion we change the grammatical class or grammatical function of words, but unlike back formation, in conversion spellings of words are not reduced. We do not clip or shorten the spellings. Words such as noun, without being shortened, are started to be used as verb. Their function or grammatical role changes in the sentence. For example, Bluetooth or email, which were originally nouns, are being used as verbs nowadays. Next comes acronyms. Acronyms are new words formed by initial letters of set of words. Some words we know that there are some things around us which cannot be given a name in the form of a single word, such as names of organizations. For example, the name of World Health Organization, which is called WHO, and WH and O all are written in capital letters. Similarly, compact disc, which we know as CD. There are many other examples such as DVD and so many examples. USB and GR and CR, and there are many other words which we use as acronyms. Uh, all these are examples of acronyms where we pick the initial letters of each word from the phrase or set of words and form a new word by putting all the initial letters together. These new words are written with all letters capital usually, but there are few examples of words which have become a part of our everyday speech. Hence, they have lost their feature or characteristic of being written in all capital, such as laser or radar, which were coined or formed by the method of forming acronyms. But today, these words are written in small letters because they have become a part of our everyday language. Then we have derivation. It is, you can say, very important. It is, we can say that the process of derivation is used every day. It is done through joining small bits of letters with base words or root words. BASE, base, or ROOT, root. Base or root words. We have basic words, and we call those basic words the base words or root words, and then we add these smaller bits with these root words or base words to form new words. For example, the word silencer, the silencer of your motorcycle, the silencers of cars. These the word is formed with a root word, that is silence, and then a little bit of two letters or a single letter r, is joined at the end of the root word. These small bits are called prefixes or suffixes. When these smaller bits occur before the root word, we call them prefixes, and at the end or after the root word, these bits are called suffix. All of us are familiar with the concept of sabka and lahika in Urdu. These prefixes and suffixes are same as sabka and lahika, respectively. Then there is a third type of these small beats that is called infix, but these infixes are not a very common phenomenon in English language. There are very few examples available of these infixes in English language, such as we have words like cupful or spoonful or passerby. When we need the plural forms of these words, we put a plural marker, that is an S, letter S, at the end of the nouns. For example, cup becomes cups, spoon becomes spoons, passer becomes passers, and we form words like cups full, spoons full, or passers by. These are the plural forms, and the letters which I have highlighted with the red font color in these examples, you can see these are infixes in this slide. So these are the process of creating new words in English language, but it is a very rare thing that these processes, a single mechanism or system, helped in forming new words. Words usually go through different processes to reach at their final form, such as and it is known as the process of multiple processes, um, such as we see the we are using an English verb, that is laze nowadays. This is a verb. Originally, laser was an acronym of set of words, and then that laser, which was being used as a noun, which is being used as a noun nowadays, and we got this verb lays as a process of back formation. We have already discussed that in back formation we reduce the spellings, we clip the spellings, and we change the grammatical class of the word, usually a noun, into a verb. So similarly, we got the word lays. It went through many processes. First of all, acronym, then that acronym being used as a noun, and then that noun went through the process of back formation, and we got a new word with a new grammatical class, that is lays, that is a verb. So that's all, we have finished this chapter. If you have any questions, you can ask me in our class that will take place on Google Meet, hopefully tomorrow. Your CI and GI will inform you about that class.